Born Suzi Quatro on June 3, 1950, in Detroit, Michigan, Suzi Quatro demonstrated an extraordinary talent for music from a young age. Growing up in a musically inclined family, with her father Art Quatro being a musician, Suzi was immersed in a world of rhythm and creativity. From an early age, she had a passion for performance and made her mark in the music world. As a teenager, she formed an all-girl garage rock band, the Pleasure Seekers, with her sisters. This group was one of the first all-female bands to gain attention, showcasing Suzi's bass-playing skills and powerful vocals, which would later set her apart as a rock icon. The leap to international stardom. In the early 1970s, Suzi's career took a dramatic turn when she was discovered by legendary British record producer Mickey Moe. He saw in Suzi the unique spark of originality that he believed could lead her to stardom. Moving to the United Kingdom, Suzi's career soared. While American audiences were slow to embrace women in hard rock, the UK welcomed her with open arms. In 1973, her hit single, Can, rocketed to #1 on the UK charts, propelling her to international fame. Over the next few years, Suzi released a series of hits, including 48 Crash, Devilgate Drive, and The Wild One, all of which solidified her as one of the dominant female figures in rock music. Challenging gender norms in rock. Suzi Quatro's impact on the rock music scene cannot be overstated. At a time when the industry was dominated by male musicians, she carved out her place as a bass-playing, leather-clad rock star. Her image projected strength, confidence, and independence, challenging the stereotypical roles women were expected to play in the music world. She wasn't just a singer, she demanded respect as a musician. This boldness was crucial in opening doors for future generations of female musicians. Suzi became a trailblazer, and her success laid the foundation for women like Joan Jett, Chrissie Hynde, and Debbie Harry to follow in her footsteps. Versatility as an entertainer. In addition to her music career, Suzi Quatro showcased her versatility as an entertainer. In the mid-1970s, she took on the role of Leather Tuscadero on the hit TV sitcom Happy Days, which introduced her to American audiences beyond the music world. This foray into television gave her the chance to display her charisma and connect with a new fan base. While she remained firmly rooted in rock and roll, her acting career helped expand her reach and proved that she was more than just a musician. She was a multi-talented performer. Her presence on both the small screen and concert stages made her a household name. The influence on female rockers. Suzi Quatro's influence on female musicians is immeasurable. As one of the first women to break into the male-dominated world of rock and roll, she inspired countless artists who came after her. Musicians like Joan Jett, Chrissie Hynde, Debbie Harry, and the members of the Runaways have openly cited Suzi as a direct influence. They admired her courage to take control of her music and perform with confidence and authenticity. What Suzi didn't realize at the time was that her style, both musically and visually, would pave the way for future female rockers to achieve the same level of respect and success. A lifelong passion for music. Even as decades passed, Suzi Quatro's passion for music remained as strong as ever. She continued to tour, record, and perform throughout the 21st century, proving that her love for rock and roll hadn't diminished with age. Albums like Back to the Drive, 2006, and No Control, 2019, demonstrated that Suzi could still produce energetic music that resonated with her loyal fan base. Her stage presence remained electrifying, and her voice still carried the same power that captivated audiences in the 1970s. Suzi's ability to keep producing dynamic music well into her later years showed that she was more than just a nostalgic figure. She was a true rock legend. Embracing radio and new platforms. In the later years of her career, Suzi Quatro expanded her presence beyond the stage once again. She embraced the world of radio broadcasting, bringing her vast knowledge of rock history and personal anecdotes to new audiences. Her program, Rocking with Suzi Q on BBC Radio 2, was a celebration of the music that shaped her life and career. Through her radio show, she connected with fans in a way that went beyond her music, offering them an intimate look into her world. The show was so successful that she later launched Wake Up Little Suzi, continuing her exploration of rock history with a fresh perspective. Balancing family and career. Throughout her career, Suzi Quatro found ways to balance her demanding musical career with her family life. In 1976, she married her guitarist and collaborator, Len Tucky. The couple shared not only a love for music, but also an understanding of the pressures that came with their rock star lifestyle. They had 2 children together and, despite the challenges, managed to keep their family life stable. The couple's marriage lasted for 16 years before they divorced in 1992. After the divorce, Suzi continued to live in the Essex Manor house they had purchased in 1980, raising her children there. Finding love again. In 1993, after her divorce from Len Tucky, Suzi Quatro remarried. She found love again with Rainer Haas, a German concert promoter who worked within the music industry. Their shared understanding of the challenges of the music business allowed them to support each other both professionally and personally. This partnership provided Suzi with stability and companionship, and they continued to live in Essex, with Suzi also maintaining a residence in Hamburg, Germany. While her career kept her busy, Suzi always prioritized family, and in 2006, her daughter and grandchild returned to live with her in Essex. Facing empty nest syndrome. Like many parents, Suzi Quatro experienced the emotional challenges of empty nest syndrome as her children grew older and moved out of the family home. In 2008, she admitted to feeling a sense of loss after her children left, which prompted her to put their Essex Manor house up for sale. The decision reflected her desire for change and the emotional difficulty of maintaining such a large family home when it no longer served its purpose. Despite the challenges of transitioning into a new phase of life, Suzi remained resilient and connected to the places that had shaped her, spending time in Essex, Hamburg, and occasionally Detroit, collaborating with Chris Norman. At 75, Suzi Quatro continues to reflect on the various milestones of her legendary career. One chapter that holds a special place in her heart is her collaboration with Chris Norman of the band Smokey. Their duet, Stumblin In, released in 1978, became an unexpected worldwide hit. Over the years, fans have speculated about the nature of their relationship, but Suzi has always maintained that their bond was strictly professional and platonic. She describes Chris as one of the easiest people to work with and credits their natural chemistry as the key to their success. The enduring magic of Stumblin In. The success of Stumblin In was a surprise to both Suzi and Chris, as neither expected the song to become a major hit. However, it went on to peak at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became a timeless anthem that is still beloved by fans. For Suzi, the song was more than just a commercial success. It represented a connection with Chris and the magic of creating something special together. Despite fans' curiosity about whether there was a romantic element between the two, Suzi insists that their relationship was based on mutual respect and admiration for each other's talents. A deep friendship that lasts. Even decades after the release of Stumblin In, Suzi Quatro and Chris Norman remain good friends. They occasionally reconnect for interviews and anniversary celebrations of their hit song. Suzi fondly recalls their time in the studio and the easy camaraderie they shared. When they meet now, it's as if no time has passed, and their friendship is as strong as ever. The song and their collaboration remains one of the highlights of Suzi's career. She believes it carries an enduring message about love's uncertainties and how life's unexpected moments can shape our journeys. Reflections on a legendary career. As Suzi Quatro looks back on her extraordinary career, she is proud of the legacy she has built as a pioneering female rock musician. From her groundbreaking contributions to the genre to her role as an inspiration for countless female musicians, Suzi has left an indelible mark on the music industry. Her collaboration with Chris Norman will always be one of the defining moments of her career, and she remains grateful for the music they created together. At 75, Suzi Quatro continues to inspire new generations of musicians, proving that the power of rock and roll knows no age.